Hey guys, I've been holding on to this tutorial for a very long time and I really want to show you, but life has just been so busy. Anyways, what I want to show you is how to weld those fonts that do not weld, and they're impossible to work with and they're very frustrating, and then you just give up on them and pick something else, which is a shame because I actually really like some of these fonts. Like this one here, it actually is called Lovely Summer and I think it's a really nice font. But now here's the problem, is that it's got these weird little loops in it. So I'm going to show you how to convert it from this ugly one over here to this one that's completely workable and will cut very nicely with your silhouette machine. So I'm going to go here and open up a new document, and we will type in our lovely words over here. So the font that I had was called Lovely Summer, just as I mentioned before. And it is a personal use, and I'm only using it for the purpose of this demonstration. I just found it on DaFont, so if you're looking for it, it is on DaFont to download for free. But remember, this one is for personal use. The commercial license, it does have a link on their website. So I will type in the same thing that I did before, Lovely Summer, and I'm going to fill this in with black so we can look at it. Okay, so we have all these little extra loops and gaps in there, and this is just from typing it out. So when you have this and when you have these little holes in there, that's a sure sign that the font probably won't weld. So I'm going to duplicate this and I'll show you what happens when it does weld. So here I'm going to right click, select weld. Okay, I welded, but it's not connected. There's still weird little missing parts in it, and it doesn't work. Some people say to release compound path. That also doesn't work. So see, now it disappeared, but it's just, I mean, here I'll ungroup it and see how, this is why it won't weld properly, is because each of these loops are individuals. You can't really work with that. What you can do is weld it like this, but then you risk losing all the circles and loops in the middle. So what I'm going to show you is going to be a way to work around that. You don't have to mess around with welding different parts and regrouping everything together. This is the easiest way I know to weld a font that will not weld. So on the right hand side right over here on the right hand side, you're going to select this offset over here. It's the little star button on the right, and then we'll go offset, and then we will offset by 0.001. So that's 0.001 of an inch. It will not even be noticeable. Okay, so now I'll drag this one away. So we're not done yet. There's still one more step. So you can see these loops are still there. They're still there, they haven't disappeared yet. So what I have to do is highlight all of the words, right click, release compound path. So now every little hole and everything on the words is separated. So I'm just going to delete each of these irrelevant little loops, the ones that are causing all of our nightmares. There you go, so I got them all. So there's just the two M's, the U, and the Y, and that was it. Now I highlight everything, right click, make compound path, and color it in black, and now you can see the difference. So I'll show you again. This one's welded. It's not welded though, it's all separated and it won't cut. I mean, some parts are welded, but you know, we're still missing part of the Y and it's not workable. This one over here is perfect. There's no extra loops in it. I'm very happy with it. Now I can make a beautiful sign for my front yard with it. Yeah, that is how I get around these unweldable fonts. On a side note, this is a beautiful font, but don't use it for a seating chart of 200 people. You want to save this for small projects, for one name on a tumbler, for some simple home decor projects, a yard sign, things like that. Definitely don't do 200 person seating chart of only this font and having to delete out all those little loops and everything. That'll be an absolute nightmare. Anyways, if you have any suggestions for future tutorials, drop a comment below and maybe I can help you out on your crafting adventures. So till next time, bye bye!